It's a place where women without a home go for food, safety, and security. But recently, they say, that hasn't been the case.
It was scary. You know, when you go into a shelter, you think you're going to be safe, you know, and I don't feel safe.
I'd rather live on the streets than be there.
For Maddie Beasley, these pictures tell it all.
The bathrooms, the food, everything. Disgusting.
Blood on the toilet seats, cold or uncooked food, trash dispersed throughout the building. And one of the worst parts, she tells me, is the way she's been treated by the staff.
Even the officers that work there at the front desk talk to you disrespectful.
She says there's also mold in the building that's made her and other women very sick.
I caught bronchitis. Everybody complains, but there's a lot of people that's scared to complain due to the fact they feel scared of retaliation.
But shelter executives say there's nothing alarming going on.
It's not filthy, and we address any issue that arises.
Brian Davis, head of the organization calling the shelter into question, tells me the shelter's been problematic for years, and now it's time for things to change.
And there's just not oversight of the facility by the staff or the county. Nobody's going in there and saying, you can't do this to women. You cannot mistreat women so poorly.
He mentioned overcrowding as the main culprit, with the shelter being the only single women's shelter in the county. But the shelter says that's just a myth.
We made some changes to the facility and increased the beds.
The company that owns the building and oversees its services admitted to me that they do take some responsibility for some of the issues and want to be more open to hearing complaints from women like Maddie.
We realize that, there are issues at the buildings, and so we're trying to address those issues, but I feel like there's always room for improvement, and where we can, we always try to do that.
Now, today is the first of many hearings that are set to take place to see how the county will respond and handle this situation between the residents and the shelter. Brian Davis of NEOCH told me he was hoping an agreement for an immediate changes would happen today, but as of right now, the committee has decided to talk things over with the county staff before any decisions are being made. Of course, I'll keep you updated as this story progresses. For the now, I'm Lauren Wilson.